bloody nightmare.
Right, that's my day fishing gear. Not a lot, easy to carry around. This is the swim I've chosen so I can get to the islands. Never fished the islands before. There's supposed to be a channel to that island, and a nice flat spot in the middle. It's supposed to be 10 foot in between. I think it's about 4 or 5, 6. We get a smartcast out and we'll have a look. Not many people around. One person there, one person there, one person there. That's the favourite swim. And then a couple of people over the back. And a bloke and a woman over there. She must be bored. So we'll get set up. Alright, that's me set up. Like I said before, I'm not sure how deep that is out there. I've been told about 4, 5, goes down to 10, a little valley in the middle between the two islands. So we've got the smartcast and the smartcast rod. Let's see how far I can get out. It's only 1 ounce. I've got the gear set up. I think that's the bailiff opposite, so I'm going to be very, 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 very good. Not going to do anything naughty. He's cast in between me and him, so I'm going to have to stay away from him. Don't want any old moody old men. We've got plenty of water in front of us, so we'll have a look around, see what we've got. Cast that out. Should be able to see it, little orange dot right in the middle. So if I can do this out there, just let that drift around at the moment. 5 foot. That's pretty even where it is. So I'll reel that in. Oh, 6 foot. A little bit of a dip there. I'll reel that in and see what we've got. A plateau or something there. Interesting. Perhaps a weed. Keep an eye on that one. Slowly bring it back. Just there. So there's a bit of a lump. Okay, bring it back. Okay, show the camera. It's about 5 foot. Flat bottom. 6 and 5. That's just there. 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Straight in the camera. 5 foot. 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot. That's the end of the water. Okay, I'll cast out to the grumpy old man. He's not really no beauty yet. Out there. Right where the dirt is on my fingernail. That tells me 4. So I'll slowly wind that in. Oh, fish. Big fish. Big fish at 4 foot. Supposedly. Slowly wind that in, see what we get. Zoom. Focus. 3, 4, 4, 5. Interesting. A bit deeper there. 4. So you can see it there. Focus just there. That's the results we're getting. 4. It's quite difficult doing this one-handed. Keep reeling in, see what we got. 4. 4 and a fish. 4, 5, 6 and a fish. Maybe a weed or a stick or something. And there she is there. So a small cast off to my left, not to piss the people off next door. Not sure if you're going to be able to see this one. That's alright, you can see this one. I think it's about there. I'll slowly wander in. See what it tells us. It's drifting as well. See what we get. So 5, 64 degrees. I don't know if that's a little valley or something. We'll have another look at that. Don't know what you call valley in fishing. Flat bottom. There. 5. I'm going to have another look at where that dip is though. 5. Coming at about a foot per second. 5 again. Bit cooler. And up to 4. Just on the bank there. 3. Just we'll have a look at that spot again. Right, so I'll recast that. Back out in the middle again. Same again, I don't see it. It's about there, just drifting across. I'll wind that in and see what we've got. I'll sort my reel out. So drifting across quite quickly this time. Don't think I'll find the valley again because it's drifting around quite quickly. Oh, that might be it. So, where are we? Right, there. There's a little bit of a dip in there, so that might get a bait. Still flat. Flat all the way back. And here she comes in now. And back to the bank there. Right, because a fish showed up, it's been a fish finder. Cast back over there, the grumpy old man. You see it? And there at the end of the tip. There it is, nice little pointer. Showing 6, 5, 6, 5, so maybe 5.5. Showed me 7 a minute ago, which I don't believe for a second. Oh, fish again. That says 8. Not sure why, I don't think it's 8. That's the second bleep I've got there. So that's going to get my bait. I'm going to cast that out right now. Right, so I cast that out, where that marker is. I've got to look from the grumpy old man, because that's where he cast. He's not beat me up yet. So I think we'll be okay. You see the little marker there? Hopefully my line's not caught up. Cast off to the left, because the line would have drifted off to the right. Didn't feel the let down. I think it is actually a little bit deeper than I thought. It's a sunny day, so it might be a log under there instead. Might not be a fish at all. That's the reason you shouldn't use a fish finder for the fish finder. Only depth. But we'll see. We'll see. Might move it into a little bay. Just around the little corner there, because there might be sunbathing. But nevertheless, I'll reel this back in and see what we get. 6. Reel it in about a foot per second. Try to kind of match the screen. It's 5. Don't know what that's about. 8 foot. Come back to 6. This region, I guess, picked up a fish there apparently. That's the large fish signal. So hopefully I'll find my bait in a minute because I'm not far off of him. Bring it back anyway. Let's see it just there. Keep bringing it back. It's not picking the signal up very well because my line's sunk. So it keeps pulling it under the water. Reel it in a bit quicker. Four. That's about it. I'm happy with that. Oh. Interesting. I think my line did get caught. I'll have a look. Oh, my line did get caught. Probably because I took my time. This is the bay. That's the grumpy old man. My rig just got recast. Just down by that tree there. A bit further out. And that there is a fish moving around. And one just crashed out. That's the reason I've run over here. Let's have a look. So, like I said earlier on, this is a shallow part. This might get my bait now. Now this is the problem with me, is I can never ever ever make my mind up. So I end up moving around a lot. The island's definitely going to get one of them. Just because I've never fished the island, and they reckon that's the best part of it. So, I'll leave that in for, I don't know, half an hour or so. If I don't get any bleeps, then I'll move it around to the bay. It's a nice sunbathing spot. I'll pack that away now. Got another gear ready. Nice little camera spot. Rod bag. Pack lunch. She thought I was going to work today. She was wrong. Came fishing instead. Reebok bags with tackle box. Absolute mess from the bottling match yesterday, back of the land net match. Someone's toweling there, I don't know why. We'll send that next one out towards that island. Hopefully we don't piss that grumpy man off. I think he owns the place actually. We'll give it a go. Alright, so I just cast the left hand rod out. Totally missed the island. So I didn't want to scare the grumpy old man. I'm about there. Just between that green and orange tree. And my nail is probably 6 foot from the island. I think the fish will be moving around a bit today. So we'll leave that where it is for the moment. And let's see how we get on. We'll keep an eye on that bay, just around the corner. Keep an eye on that grumpy man. Keep an eye on that grumpy man. We'll see how we get on. Quite a nice fishery. This is the Specimen Lake, Mill Farm Fishery in Bury, just near Pulborough. I think it's West Sussex. Let's see how we get on. To be honest, you're probably thinking, who the hell are you? And why are you doing another video? I'll be honest with you. I was doing the back of the landing net patch yesterday. I had to film us, obviously. And I was like a rabbit in the headlights. Absolutely scared shitless because the cameras are in my face. The partner was probably the same. He was a bit nervous, but he went on to win the man of the match, if you like. We both came second place. I blanked. Hence the reason I'm here today to try and get a fish out. This is not the easiest lake, but it's a nice lake nevertheless. That's about 33, I think the lake record is. There's I think it's Mill Pond. That's about 33 as well. There are lots and lots of small fish in there. And there's Hammer Pond. They say that's been stopped the same as Mill to try and ease the pressure. I don't think they're telling the truth. All I've had out there is very, very small £5, £6, £7. And the missus came down here and brought out a £10, which I've never seen before, but never mind. So I've come down here to try and save a blank, really. It's 2 weekends so far with a blank. I'm trying to get used to the camera in my face, so next time when I'm at a bottling match, I don't look like a bell end, like I did yesterday. It's a nice day. I'm in the shade, thankfully. Burnt to cinders the last time I was here. Hopefully, when I set my alarms, if I remember to set my alarms, I should get some fish to show you. I'll have a go. Grumpy old man's not fishing very far. Only 20 yards out, it's not even to the island. That gives us scope. Blast one past the island. Very interesting. That grumpy old man's half asleep. That bloke over there, who can't quite see. No, he's still awake. Best set me alarms. Right, there's something feeding just there. Moving around a hell of a lot. I'll get some halibuts or some floaters. Oh, boxes down here. Halibuts or floaters or something. See if we can't get their interest. Where are we? Floaters. Just down there. See if they find them. Throw like an absolute woman, so hopefully they'll find it. Halibuts. See if they start feeding. If they do, I will have to move the bait around and we'll have a few halibuts just to get their attention. A few floaters. Where are we? Just there. See if they get taken. I'm going to sit there on my little bucket. Just keep an eye on that. Might get me a take. Cross my fingers. Hopefully you'll cross yours for me as well. There's quite a bit of movement around there. There's bubbles that way. Don't film too much because she'll think I'm filming her. Looks like there's something feeding there. If those floaters get taken, it'll get very interesting. Start fishing on the top for big fish. I don't get the opportunity for that very often. Something indeed. There's definitely something moving down there. Just there. See if they mix the bottom up. If they mix the bottom up, you bring my bait in and put it there. There's nothing happened out there so far, apart from a few bubbles. But mainly off around where that woman and her fella is. He's staring at the moment, so I'm not going to start filming then. I'll have 3 grumpy men otherwise. I think you'll agree, it's not a bad little spot. When I was working out in the old Hindhead tunnel, I drove past this fishery. 2 years and never knew it was here until my bottling partner told me about it about 6 months ago. It's pretty much the only one I've fished since. Day ticket anyway. There's no night fishing here. The only person that's allowed to night fish is him. If that's the guy I think it is anyway. But each to their own. Rules are rules. Hopefully we get an invite. That'd be nice. We get an invite to fish it in the night time. I've heard good things about it. Let's keep an eye on this spot and see what happens. A few bubbles. I'll let you know how it gets on. These are my Argus special polarizer glasses. Those glasses on the head. I think they cost about £3, something like that. They do the job. Not too bad. A few bubbles out there. Can't believe the nose had anything yet. It's a bit disappointing. A few blues here and there though. They look like a bit of a wally, but they do the job at the end of the day. Just keep an eye on that spot there behind us. That's the bay. If they start feeding up, well, the bait around to it. Something crashed, I don't know where though. But, see how we go. So, a fish has arrived. There's no zoom on these iPhones, but he is there. See him move? Doesn't look too bad actually. So I'm stuck now. Get my other rod out. Oh, they don't look too bad. Chucked a load of floaters down there. See him moving. Try and stay out of his way so I don't scare the bugger. Hopefully if he starts picking a few more up, I'll have to try and get my bloody rods in. Unless I set my bad rod up. Which I really don't want to do. If that's a good fish, it'll snap it in half. Let's see how see if he carries on feeding. He's interested anyway. Where's he gone? Can you spot him? I can't see him at the moment. Hopefully he'll come back up. I might try and trickle the island rod back and set that up on this floater. Might be the only fish of the day. Let's try and see if we can feed him up a little bit first. Keep him interested. See how we get on. Oh, there's something trying to feed on those. Look like the baby ones. I think the big ones moved out for the moment. Hopefully those baby ones will get the interest of the bigger ones and they'll come and get rid of those. Hiding behind this tree. It's not very big. I mean, relatively dark clothing. If I don't move often, hopefully they don't see me. Not sure where he's gone yet though. Must have been a double. Oh, I can see the little ones there. A small fry. Trying to peck at them. Wind's blowing over this way a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't push those out too far, because they'll be going over to the swim across the way. And they'll be getting on my fish. I think that's him out there. Just about there. Saw one moving around on top. I'll keep an eye out for him anyway. Hopefully he'll come back over and get him fed up. Let's see how I get on. It's got to the stage now, and I'm wondering whether I should be fishing on top. This is what I said to you earlier on about me never being able to make up my mind. Always changing my mind and trying other things. The rods are never in the water. It was a nice sized fish. A nice sized fish that was sitting on the top. So do I want to put a controller float on? Ideally I'd have some bread. I've got some small floaters, but nothing to really get their attention. None of those floaters have been taken yet, only the small ones there. Just down there, little small fish are taken at them, but none of the big ones. So I'll keep the rods where they are for now, I think, until they probably feed on top, and I'll trickle a bit of the floaters in every now and again. Apart from that, let's stay where I am at the moment, I guess. Just for the record, I think, where is he? Is that him? I think that's him. He's not a grumpy old man, he's actually alright. There you go. If it's the guy that I think it is anyway, this guy I think is the bailiff, but not down by the top. That's for the record anyway, just in case I get kicked off. If he sees this, he'll never know. If it's a bailiff, he's not a grumpy old man. That was interesting. Just as I was fighting my corner saying the bailiff's not a twat, turns out that isn't the bailiff. When I was filming that last video, he pulled up around the corner. I quickly had to stop the video. And he just said, don't feed on the top. Saying that, there's a splash right there. Wonder if the fish heard me, saw me. But he said they're not feeding on the top anymore. Up to last year, they're feeding very well on top, and they've stopped. Very, very, very few coming out on the top. He also said they come off the halibuts last year, now they're back on him. And he also said, get in the bay. That's where they're all going at the moment. A lot of 20s out in the bay. Well, it's a second splash. Something. Down there, I wonder if he's sucking the berries off. That sounded rude. So maybe I'll go in the bay now. Let's throw a few freebies down there and see if they feed. There's a Bosch next to the island. They don't fish the island, and there's a fish in the island. How strange. Do you listen to the bailiff? He knows well. He wants to see fish. Keep an eye out, I think. I'll have a look. He said the halibut, so he told me what size. I won't tell you. Gonna make it a bit more difficult for you guys, haven't I? Can't give it all away. So I'm going to change my rigs, throw them down the bay. Absolutely no bleep so far. One down the bay and one a bit out in front of me. Maybe one on the bay, maybe one on the other side of the bay. I'll let you know what I decide. Well, so here's the bay. It's quite a nice spot actually, under that tree. It's quite a nice spot. The bailiff said try the bay. Quite a few have come out of the bay. We'll put some bait there, because there's an overhanging branch on the tree, which means it's going to be very, very difficult unless I set up a stalking rod around here to actually get a bait over there without wrapping up in a tree. I like wrapping up in trees. I do it very, very often, just to make things interesting. Helps me practice timing rigs anyway. So like I say, I'll stick some bait. I stuck some bait there, a couple of handfuls of some pellet, some bubbles. Just there under the tree. I said it was a nice spot. I stuck some freebies there. Maybe in 10-15 minutes I'll move my bait around, see if there's anything there. After all, the fish finder said that there was some fish there. And there's some bubbles coming up there. There was a couple of boshes out here a minute ago. It's looking quite good. Now my PB is 18.4. Funnily enough, from this lake, Specimen Lake, about 4 weeks ago now. And then my bottling partner smashed his PB in here as well, at 22 something or other. So we're both very happy. But obviously that means that I've got to try and beat his now, because we like a bit of friendly competition. So that's the branch, just there, in my way. Just paying the absolute arsehole. That's going to be the angle. We'll see. Should be able to get one around there. A couple of logs there I can stand up if I might fall in. Try that, shall I? Let's give that a go. Here we are, gents. Straight in that bay there. Seconds, and it went over. I got a bit mad. Give it a go, shall we? Just under a double. That's good, no? Good start. So we have a bigger one. Well, I told you the bailiff was a nice guy. Put it in the bay there. I had double halibut pellet, might as well tell you, in a bag. Put some more pellet, halibut pellet around that, and some chain reaction down the line. So it's a bit of a mishmash. Put that in a solid bag, and then dipped it in the old I-40 dip I got yesterday from Chris and Jay down there. You see that? I don't know what you put in it, or they put in it. Bloody stinks. Obviously worked, because I threw that down there, managed to get past the overhanging branch, landed, put it back on the old bank sticks there, and it shot off. Be gobsmacked if that PB had melted in time. But I hooked him well. And he scrapped, absolutely scrapped. I thought it was going to be a big one, but nearly a double. But put some more bait down there. I managed to get the rig back out in the same sort of spot. A little bit short, but it's not a very big bait. Hopefully there's a bigger one down there, or goes down and has a look. So cross fingers, eh? So it's been about probably an hour since I caught that small fish. There's no more signs of fish showing. No bleeps, no blips, no nothing. No crashing, no bubbles. The wind's coming through a bit now. It's very, very difficult to see signs of fish. But, I guess we just motor on. We cast about 20 minutes ago. Just have to be patient, I guess. Oh well, I'm going to start wrapping up. That's it for today. Unfortunately, the battery's running low on the camera. Something I totally forgot about. That often happens, I guess. Good charge next time. I'll bring my proper video camera if I decide to do another video. Got to get used to the camera eventually, I guess. But see what it looks like on YouTube, and then see how many likes, dislikes it gets. Gets more dislikes than likes. Not going to bother. But we'll see. Like the video, dislike the video, comment, do what you want. But I'll judge whether there'll be another one if you do that. So at least we saved the blank. No longer blanking. Finally got a fish. But cheers. It's getting a bit quiet here now, so might nip over to Mill Pond. Show them how it's done over there. Don't do too bad on there usually. PVA bags, halibut pellet, that same sort of stuff here really. But they seem to have accepted it a bit more. Like I say, it's quite windy out there now. It's quite difficult. You can see behind me. Quite difficult to spot any fish. The grumpy old man that way has disappeared, which is nice. Give me a bit more space, but it's not really helped, to be honest. So I might move off and nip over to Mill Farm, see how I get on there. Right, that's me set up on Mill Pond, not Mill Farm. Mill Farm is the fishery. It's me set up on Mill Pond. I don't plan to fish it for very long. The guy's across the way. Surface fishing, he's doing pretty well. Looks like he's got a decent carp. He's actually got off his chair now, so must be good. He's sitting down on his little matchbox seat or whatever it is. So we'll see how we get on. I might turn to surface fishing, not sure. Just want to use these PVA bags up really. But there's not many people fishing, so should get some attention relatively quick. I'm not really going to show the fish on camera unless they're decent, because obviously the battery's going soon, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'll let you know what the result is. Got a fair sized carp, for near a double. Seems happy enough, bless him. And you've got a bit of an island just around there. You can already just see the end through the way. I think there's another island to the right as well. I'm just fishing here, literally here. Just chucked a carp pellet out. There's fish feeding. My floaters just there, so I'll target them shortly. See how we get on. Right then, so that's me finished with this video. All packed up, ready to go. I guess I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. I'm not a complete blanker. Managed to catch a few fish on Mill Pond there. I think I had 5 in the end, 5 little ones, only 5-6 pounds. Bloody loads of them in there. They do fight, but 3.5 pound test curve rods. Not really the right tools for the job. But yeah, might make another one. See what the reaction is, like I said earlier on. Yeah. I want to thank the bottling lads and everyone else for the old match the other day. It was bloody excellent. And I'm glad I took part in it. You guys done an absolutely brilliant job. And so did everyone else that was involved with it. So cheers. But don't really need any help on making better videos because I don't plan to make too many. What I'd like to know is how you would go about finding the bigger fish. I mean, would you put bigger boilies on? Would you go to the lakes where the bigger fish are? Or I don't know, you tell me. Let us know in the comments box and make a bit of discussion out of it. But cheers.